welcome to Season 2 of Food is Medicine. I'm Sunya Arash, your host, and in this episode, we will talk about how to lose weight. I have Dr. Riffat Sadiq, CEO of WNY Medical PC, and a physician with over 30 years of experience. Welcome, Dr. Aris.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. Before we go further, let's watch a short clip about how to lose weight, then we will talk about it more.
Being overweight is a huge problem and it can also cause many diseases. So here are some tips to lose weight. Go for a walk daily, do yoga, and also focus on your exercise. Have a vegetable with every meal. Make sure to eat a healthy breakfast and never skip it. Ban eating junk food. Drink a lot of water. Stay hydrated. Thanks for watching.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope you found the clip helpful. So, Dr. Aris, how we can lose weight easily?
Yes, as you know, and everyone knows that how difficult the weight loss is.
For sure.
And it's an international problem, and a problem with me also. I'm trying to lose weight, but it's not easy. So I would just today give you some simple tips which I follow. And I love food. If I don't follow these tips, trust me, I'll be 400 pounds. But I just do follow these tips. We have to, first of all, look at ourselves in the mirror. And we see, where do we stand? And then we make a plan for our life, for our body. Everyone, we make plans for we are going to have a bigger house, the cars, and all those things. But do we make a plan for our body, for ourselves? That's number one. If we make a plan where we want to be in 5 years, that can be really, really helpful. So if I see myself, so in 5 years, I don't want to be having diabetes, I don't want to be having hypertension, then I will think differently. So number one point is, let's make a plan. That's very important. Let's make a plan what we want to do with our body. That's number one. Number two is, and that's simple, isn't it?
Very
Make
simple.
a plan is simple.
Very.
And then stick with that. That's difficult.
That one is difficult.
So let's make a plan, but try to stick with that. Even if we stick with that 50%, I think it's a big accomplishment. If I make a goal, I want to lose like 30 pounds, and if I do 10 pounds, I'm okay. It's at least I'm doing something instead of not doing anything, right? Sometimes if I lose 2 pounds, I'm very happy. I am so happy. I hope I did something. So let's make a plan. That's number one. The second thing is we have to decide what type of food we are taking in. That's another very simple, but it's extremely important point. If we are eating unhealthy food, all the carbohydrates, all the junk food, sometimes people are actually eating more junk food than real food. So that's where the problem is. So don't buy junk foods. When you do groceries, don't buy junk foods. Or buy healthy thing. And that's type of food is very important. And it's not that difficult. Yes, like last night I was really hungry and I wanted to eat something. There were two choices I had. One was bread and the other was apple. So I picked apple. Though bread would have been more tasty. But I picked apple, but we can make a choice for our body. We can make a choice. So we have to start doing that from the early on. If once you put on the weight, then it's very difficult to take it off. So we have to do, now I am working on it, I do it myself. I can only advise other people what I am doing it with myself. So I picked apple, or I'll pick oranges. So type of food is extremely important. And number three thing, which is also not that difficult, how we eat our food. When mostly people are eating very fast. I'm also a fast eater, but I'm working on it, how to eat slow. So half of my weight can go away if I just eat slow. If I chew one one, if I bite something and if I chew for 32 times, trust me, I will lose weight. But it's not that easy, but it's simple, but it's not that easy. So recommendation is that we should chew one bite for 32 times. So if we start doing it, it is going to take a long time to finish that plate. So by the time halfway through, we might just kind of are tired. Our jaw are really tired. So, so chewing, how you chew, because what happens if we chew well, the digestion is done very good, because when we eat faster, our stomach actually has to work in a different way, because we are not the work which mouth is supposed to do, that stomach is doing it. So metabolic rate is slow and we gain weight. So we can actually lose weight if we are chewing a lot.
Very well. It's kind of tricking ourselves.
Absolutely. That is easy, because what happens, we're keeping food in our mouth for too long. And what's happening is, once it's beyond the mouth, we don't know where that food is, right? So a taste, so we are keeping in the mouth for too long and satisfying our hunger, satisfying our, desire to eat. So we satisfy that. So another good tip, which I think my husband does all the time, so he actually doesn't make a big plate. Even when I make a plate for him, he will take at least half of, first he will look at it and then he will take away half of the food from the plate. And he says, yes, if I eat the whole plate, it's going to be on my body. And he's very conscious. He's more careful than me. So he actually take away half of the food from the plate. And that time he's thinking that if I eat the whole plate, oh my God, how I'm going to burn that. So that's planning, strategy. So let's make a strategy. That's what our first point was. Let's make a strategy for our body. So eating less is very important, but satisfy your eyes. There are two types of hunger. One is whatever we eat, and the other things we have to satisfy our eyes, what they look at it. So when we are making a plate, you just satisfy your eyes that, oh, this food is there, but don't eat the whole. Take out half, and then each bite you're doing 32 times. So that's very important. So these are few simple tips.
Very well. And if we gain too much weight, what's going to happen to our body?
This is very dangerous, because people don't pay attention, and slowly, like I'm slowly gaining weight, because each year as we grow older and older, our metabolic rate goes down and down. And the same food if I eat today and same food I eat the next year, my body will not burn the same way. So we have to keep that in mind. And as you know, that as people grow older and older, they will start having diabetes, they will start having hypertension. Then if we have this diabetes and high blood pressure and also cholesterol, all three things, people will have stroke. If they have stroke, then they cannot actually do the daily activities if the stroke is bad. And if they are having heart attack, that's another problem. So there's a lot of medical problems which actually can be there if we don't watch our weight.
Very well. Besides eating a lot, what causes weight gain?
Lack of activities. So that's another, what I do is a simple thing. If you cannot, I don't get time to go to the gym and do exercise. I do have treadmill at home, but I still don't find time. I'm always working. So the people like me who don't find time, but people should get either you should find time to do the exercise. But if in case you don't, then there is another simple tip. That is like do household activities. If I go home, I know that at night or After the dinner, I take the responsibility of cleaning the kitchen. I'll mop it, I'll put the dishes away, put it in. So do little activities. It's simple. Anytime you're seeing anything which is bothering you at home, just start cleaning. And when you're cleaning, in your mind, you should think, this is my exercise. Then it will not bother you. So this simple thing, increase your activity level. That's very, very important. Whatever you're doing, increase it. And if you are on telephone, mostly people are on phone and they are kind of sitting and relaxing and TV. When you are doing any phone, just walk and do phone. Listen to the phone. I do a lot of times if I am not needing the computer and I'm doing meetings, sometimes I do walking meeting. That's like a simple thing. Another thing is after we eat, it's really good, we should walk a little bit. Simple, walking. So these things are not, what I'm telling you, is not a very difficult thing. These are simple things. Walking at home, even winter is coming, so just increase your activity level. A simple thing.
Very well. Something that is very common in these days, surgery. What do you think about surgery?
I think I am not all for surgery, but some cases need it. If a person is 500 pounds, 400 pounds, and they have done everything, and they have some medical problems which are leading to having the weight gain. So then they need a treatment. And surgery is also one of the treatment, but that is a last resort because surgery has a lot of side effects. I would not recommend to every patient, or you go and, but we have to first try other things and try to lose weight, and then surgery is needed in some of our patients.
Oh, very well. Thank you so much for all information and helpful tips, Dr. Aris.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Dr. Aris. Thank you so much for watching. If you like our video, please like, and don't forget to subscribe to Dr. Aris channel.